Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am so sorry if you hear a little background noise, but I just got in the house and I'm hungry and I'm gonna eat my little bit of food and I'm gonna talk to you. I haven't seen you in so freaking long. I'm sorry, but you know how I am. You know how I do. I'm sorry, okay? But I'm happy to be here with you. But I am very hungry, okay? And we've seen me do mukbangs before. This is just Chick-fil-A, y'all. I haven't been to Chick-fil-A since, gosh, it's been months. Like, I have not been to Chick-fil-A probably since 2019. So, hey, 2020, I'm at Chick-fil-A. Nothing on it except the two pickles. I'm debating whether to take the pickles off. I don't know. I'm hungry right now. And when I'm hungry, I don't know how to act. But I wanted to come and talk to you guys because I haven't seen you. I haven't talked to you. How are you? I hope my glasses are not super distracting. They probably are. I'm sorry. Y'all, don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm hungry, okay? I'm hungry. Went to the grocery store. Now I'm home and I'm hungry. Okay, I really need to stop doing that so hard. That's probably not gonna turn out well. Anyway, let me tell you what's been going on. So, my birthday was yesterday. Yet another year. And I decided that I wanted to talk to you all about my sign. I'm a Leo. A lot of people, have their opinions about Leos. But I'm an August Leo, okay? And I like to think that some August Leos are a little more evolved than most Leos probably are, okay? But let's talk about some of the things that people think about Leos and why people a lot of times don't like Leos. One assumption, I guess, about Leos is that we are bossy. This is a correct assumption. We are bossy. Should I take my glasses off? I feel like it's probably just getting, on my nerves more than anybody else's, but I had to take them off. But the assumption is that we are bossy, which we are, and I admit to that, but we are bossy, but I don't think it's in a bad way. It can be in a bad way. I don't think I'm bossy in a bad way. Because I try to step back from that and not try to tell people what to do. But I think the reason that most people think we're bossy is because we will try and direct things in the right direction. I don't think we're bossy in the you can't do that, kind of way. I don't think we're like that. I can only speak for me though. But we're not really that kind of bossy, I don't think. Yeah. Another assumption about Leos, I have not taken, hold on. When I tell you, I'm so freaking hungry. I'm so freaking serious. I had to stop and wash my hands and stuff. My hands were so ashy. Oh my gosh. But I couldn't help it. I had to get right in. And who wants lotion on their hands when they're eating? I'm not doing that. Anyway. Another assumption about Leos is that we are very self-centered. Really selfish. I don't think that's true for some Leos. I do believe that August Leos sometimes are a little more selfless, but I guess it also depends on how you were raised and what your life experience has been. I have heard that there are Leos who are extremely selfish. They would think of themselves before they think of anybody else. And I actually asked somebody that about me because I'm thinking, am I selfish? Do I strike you as a selfish person? Because I'm one of those people where if I buy anything, I kind of feel guilty about it. I don't I don't know, it could be the smallest thing and I'll be so guilty about it, or doing something for myself before I do for somebody else. It just doesn't feel right. I mean, I'm sure there are Leos who feel like that. I wish I knew more Leos. Leos make really good teachers. Usually because we can relate. And we can relay what we feel. Like, we can put ourselves in your shoes. Like, I can be in your shoes and tell you how everything's gonna go. From the time it starts to the time it ends. Whatever it is. Another reason for that being, a lot of us do have a little, some people, you know, it's stronger than others, I guess. But we do have kind of a sight, if you will. We're already 10 years down the road before you've thought of your next step. We already know how this is going to turn out. Now, me, I've learned, because I guess we have these experiences where we already know what's going to happen. I've learned to shut up about it. I will give that as a word of advice to Leos. Nothing about us can change another person, okay? And that's hard to accept, but nothing about us is going to change another person. Who that person is going to be who they are. There's nothing you can do about it. You can see they're going to fall off the cliff, but sometimes you got to let people fall off the cliff. Now, of course, I don't mean like, you know, if you actually see somebody about to fall off a cliff, may want to grab them. But other than that, like immediately, other than that, leave them alone. Let them do what they do, okay? There's nothing you can do about it. We want to save everybody. We want to make sure that everybody gets that happiness that we want them to have. And I think with Leos, I guess that's kind of our thing. Like, we watch out for our pride, I guess. Like, we watch out for, you know, for our families and our friends very viciously and vehemently. We don't want to shut up if we see you doing something stupid, because we're just kind of like, we see, you know, 5 years of misery coming for you, and I can tell you exactly how it's going to happen. I just have learned to shut up. I learned to shut up. If someone doesn't ask me a question directly, I shut up. Okay? Everybody, the one thing about Leos we have to learn is that everybody has to go through their process, their life choices, everything. They have to go through that on their own, and we can't save everybody, you know? So I guess we kind of do treat people kind of like our cubs, and no matter how old, no matter how young, we feel that way about everybody. And when we get to that point where we realize there's nothing else we can do, we can, some of us, we can let go. We can let go and let God, and good luck, and I wish you the best. And then when we see the things happening that we wanted to save you from, I'm not even gonna joke, I'm not even gonna lie, some of you Leos know this. We'll be like, we knew. We saw, we watched, we anticipated, and we knew. We ain't gonna say nothing. We're not gonna say a word. We're gonna sit right here, eat our food, and mind our business. Okay? I think too, I will never forget, I used to work for a bank. And there was this younger girl, and she was like, she didn't know I was a Leo. She was like, oh, I hate Leos. And I was like laughing. And I said, well, why? And she was like, they're so mean, and they're so this, and they're so that. And I'm sitting there like, go on, keep going with this story, because I know you did something. I know you did something. Now, also, I can only speak for Leo females. I cannot speak for any Leo male because they might be a whole different animal. I don't know. But listen, when the stupid stuff happens, where are we? Wow. That's crazy. We knew it was going to happen. We expected it to happen. We might have wrote it in our diary that it was going to happen. You know? Nothing we can do. We stay out of it. And, you know, you still support, you know, but you let people do what they're going to do. That's all a Leo can do. So, I will be making another video about Leos where we get a little bit more in depth. Some of you are very much aware, like how I kind of was talking about, we see things happen before they happen. Some of you know what I'm talking about. If you do, comment below. I will be looking. But if you see things coming long before they happen, if you get those glimpses into what's gonna happen, let me know. I'd like to hear somebody's experience on this because I could tell you some stories, honey. I could tell you some things, honey. Weird, crazy, nutso things that are hard to believe unless you've experienced it and you've been through it. Oh, one more thing, Leos, do this. If you get that feeling, and you know the feeling I'm talking about, if you get that feeling about something, write it down, put it in an envelope, mail it to yourself. Put it somewhere where you'll always know where it is, and when it happens, go back and open it. Sounds nuts. Do it anyway. It's not just for Leos. I'm sure they're very intuitive, you know, signs, I'm sure. I don't know any, but they're there. But just do it. That crap will freak you out. I don't mean like small things. Some things anybody can guess. But if you know, you know. Alright? I'm gonna finish my food. I'm gonna change. This is actually, I got this for my birthday. Yay! This is overalls. I love overalls. I also got this tank top as well. I'm like a whole thing of tank tops. Sorry. But yeah, that's my birthday. Oh my gosh. And I also got a tea kettle, but not the regular tea kettle. I used to have a teapot, so cute. But over time, it was time for it to go. I ended up getting an electric kettle. Super cute, stainless steel. I love it. I'm so thankful because I've got to go and take a shower again and go and put on my pajamas because I'm thinking I'm going to put on, I got pajamas with like sloths on them. I think it's so cute. Either I'm going to wear that or I'm going to wear I've got like yoga, like I have this orange shirt that says good vibes only. And then the pants have like dogs that are doing like different yoga poses, you know. It's really cute. I love any simple thing, and I do overreact when I get presents. That's another thing I can't stand. I don't like when people get presents and then they're kind of like, oh, thanks. I'm like, I'm not like that. I am over the top because I'm so thankful that somebody did anything for me. And I don't know why it's always such a shock when somebody does something for me, but I guess maybe that's a part of being a Leo. You don't expect that anybody's going to do anything for you or care anything for you. And when it happens, you're so happy and you're so appreciative that you're like, oh my God, you really like, you know, lose it. So anyway, those are just a few things about Leos. Of course, like I said, we'll get a little further into this. Hopefully, once I have, you know, changed and everything, got myself together, then we'll come back. We'll talk a little bit more. Maybe talk about some stuff that's happened in 2020 that we haven't talked about yet. But give me a few. Hopefully, we can do a couple of uploads today. I'm hoping and praying that my computer will act right so I can do this. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, please. And thank you to all my subscribers who have been hanging around with me all this time through all the tomfoolery. Sometimes I go back and look at those videos and I'm like, Y'all was some real ones. Y'all were real for hanging around for that crap, man. I mean, it's not like it's any better now, but y'all were real ones for hanging out, like really riding with me. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You mean a lot to me. I know who some of you are now. I'm not going to say any names, but one person in particular, I will be doing a video about. It probably will not be a long video, but this particular person has kind of been in the shadows, and I know you're there. And because we are what we are to each other, I know you know who I'm talking about. Okay? So I will see you all in the next video. I love you, love you, love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you. Bye.